All right. So yeah, I thought I would share my experience with you on uh, the Razer Blade, the Razer Blade laptop. So this here in front of you is the Razer Blade Pro, the 2019 the version of Fall. Um, so yeah, I ran into some issues, and I thought, it's interesting or it's important for those of you who are considering buying a Razer Blade. So this was purchased about 2 years back, give or take. And somewhere, I think a few months back, I had an issue with the graphics on this. So this has the NVIDIA 2080Q Max, which is as a graphics card, it has been amazing. But all of a sudden, it stopped working, and yeah. So when I checked the warranty on this, turns out that I have just finished or have just passed that warranty date. So I had to pay for the repair. Now I contacted Razer, and when I say contacted, most of my communication or all of my communication was actually through email, and I submitted a feedback. They responded back, and then the conversation took off from there. So submitted my serial number. They went through a few things, and then they said that I need to give them the laptop or send them the laptop to get it repaired. Now, I do live in the Middle East, so luckily there was a branch or affiliate office, if you will, that works with Razer, so I didn't have to ship it to Razer. So they directed me towards them. So I dropped the laptop. Now I did some of my research, and I thought, okay, I perhaps, I was prepared to pay a handsome amount of money. And by handsome, I thought maybe anywhere from 5 to say 800. So I even, to myself, I told myself I'm willing to pay all the way up to $900. Now, bear in mind, this is currently retailing, or actually it's out of retail stores, but you can still find it in our local Amazon, and you can find it also on eBay, selling for around anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. So, so I was prepared. I said, okay, it's not a total loss. If I have to buy a new one, probably it'll cost me that amount. So, I'm willing to pay around anywhere from, like I said, 5 to, let's say, all the way up to $900. So submitted the laptop. I'm just trying to make this very quick here for you. The communication itself, from when it first started until the point of actually dropping the laptop and getting the code, was approximately, give or take, about 20 days. So, and this is, bear in mind, this is with the affiliate office or the local repair company located just a few miles away from where I live. So I dropped it and got the code. Now, brace yourselves. I did expect that there's gonna be, because I've asked the guys, the gentlemen there at the company, I've asked them whether they do repairs or they just change, and they told me they don't do repairs, they don't do board level repairs, they just simply change the parts. So after enough waiting, finally got a quote, and I think what I'll do is I might add some screenshots from not the entire thing, but just to show you guys what transpired in between. And I got a quote for $1,700 plus. Okay, I'll repeat, $1,700. Now, bear in mind, the laptop is working. The only thing is the graphics is not detected, right? So any competent technician would tell you that it can be done. but I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to take it to a repair shop and probably make make it even worse. So I thought, okay, let me take it to the professionals. Let me take it to the company that built it. They probably know how to deal with it better. So yeah, to say the least, I think it was it's insane, right? I think when a company is quoting you, of course, I had a little bit back and forth with them. They were kind enough to offer a discount, so they brought it all the way down to $1,400. Now, bear in mind, this here, and in some cases new, brand new, you can get it on eBay for $1,500. Yeah, so if you're out of warranty, you're absolutely out of luck. The experience, and because I've got plenty of laptops. I've got my work laptop, I've got a desktop. I don't need this. This is just a secondary laptop for me. But imagine if you had if you had important stuff, if your work, bear in mind, I did tell them that this was my work laptop just so I can try and get a better outcome. But yeah, if this was your work laptop, I think you're probably in trouble. You can't really do much if you're now granted, in my case, I could have still used it. Only the graphics was affected, or it was not detected or not working. But it could have been anything, right? It could have been that the laptop just died. It could have been anything, right? So 20 days is quite a lot of time. And bear in mind, I opted not to fix it. So I told them I'm not going to pay $1,400 for a fix. I would much rather go and buy. So I'll trash this. I'll probably trash this, or I don't know what to do with it. I'm not really feeling it anymore. I thought about selling it as parts on eBay. I thought about selling it as a whole, just sell it as parts, just get rid of it. Because I'm not willing to imagine having to spend $1,400. I mean, this is just absolutely insane. And I remember telling them, so you mean to tell me this is retailing at $1,500 and you guys are quoting me $1,400? Does that mean that the screen, the battery, the speakers, the keyboard, all the internals other than the motherboard are worth $100? And of course, in typical corporate fashion, they just avoided my question. So yeah, this is my experience with the Razer, and this is not, from what I understand from my little bit of research, it's not really an uncommon issue. It happens with a lot of laptops, and it's really sad that a premium. I mean, bear in mind, this was when it first came out. It was retailing for about $2,500, right? And $2,500 is just, you're throwing it down the window, basically. If this is the kind of support or this is the kind of experience you're getting, because either you add another 1,400 or you just you can't use your laptop anymore. So. I would really ask you, I wouldn't, I mean, it's your choice, but I would really advise you to think twice, do your research before ever attempting to buy a Razer. Because the way I've seen it is and by the way, unlike other brands, HP, Dell, even some gaming laptops like Asus and MSI, you could still get parts. Razer parts are absolutely extremely difficult to get a hold of. And even when you get a hold of them, these are mostly small traders that they actually buy them new sometimes, and they sell them for parts. So they'll buy a few, from what I've seen, and I've contacted a few eBay sellers to try and get a cheaper motherboard, and they all told me the same thing. Basically, that the motherboard, I was trying to negotiate for a better price. They told me that the motherboard was pulled off a brand new laptop. So it's somehow turning into some sort of a black market or something. So yeah, so that's my experience with Razer. I hope this video helped you. You know, don't just rush it. It's a lot of money, I think, and especially with electronics nowadays, you know, it's an emotional investment. You know, when you buy such thing, you know, you spend a heck of a lot of not just money, but you know, time emotionally connected to it. You store your photos, you could be working with it, you could be doing a number of things with it. So before you go and throw your money, just think about what are the consequences. Now, generally, I never thought that this is something that could happen to me. You know, I can, you know, for the most part, I can afford these type of things. Bear in mind, everything that I said, it's not about money. I could have paid if I wanted, not bragging here, but I could have paid the $1,700, $1,400. That's not a problem. But I'm against the concept that the companies nowadays, they're not just trying to make money out of their products, but they're trying to make money, you know, by creating this black market of parts and monopoly of parts and repairs. So I'm absolutely against it. The laptop itself, I think it would have been great, you know, if it without the issues. But unfortunately, this is not an isolated incident, meaning the laptop or the especially the graphics card going bad on this laptop, it's not an isolated incident. You know, when you look at some of the graphics cards, you know, they're absolutely large. They're humongous. They've got 3 fans. You know, some of them even comes with water cooling and AIOs, whatever. And they still fail. So imagine having to cool a similar graphics or similar technology, a similar board with just 2 fans. Because granted, I've opened this laptop and there's just 2 fans here, somewhere close to the battery, and then another 2 fans here, and you know, that's it. So so yeah, it looks like, you know, unless you're planning to do some light work on this laptop, or you just want to use it for social proof, it is destined, in my opinion, it is destined to fail. So either one of the two, you know, provide a better support and repair or warranty or extended warranty or whatever, or fix, you know, the cooling issue, or the you know, have a better hardware for the consumers. So I hope you found this, and by the way, the whole reason why I'm doing this is because it's very difficult. I found it very difficult to get any information whatsoever on you know, Razer and repairs. Although there's some Reddit threads and some information here and there online, but for the most part, it's very difficult to even know what you're getting yourself into. You really have to dig deep down. So I hope this video goes viral, not for any reason, but just to raise consumer awareness. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much, I guess, for watching as well, and I'll see you soon.